Hey guys, Dave Norona, and I'm at Edmonton Sled Show. Look who showed up. It's been 2 years since we've been here. The Marlon deck, and because the weather's been so good, we had to have the side-by-side deck that goes in either into your pickup, or it actually can be, you can mount this onto a current sled deck as well. So that's super, super cool. You gotta check it out. This thing is amazing, but we're gonna swing around over here and we're gonna talk about first the trailers, because we did a video on this a while ago, but now they're live in charge and you can get them. So we've got everything from a single loader. So this is perfect for someone who's got like a Tacoma or a smaller truck. What this does is you actually put it up like a ramp, you ride up the ramp and then lift it up and then slide it right into your pickup box. So it's super easy to use, inexpensive to own, and you can also use it as a sled dolly to move around your garage in the summertime, or even when in the winter if you're trying to move your sled to different places. So that's really cool. Underneath that though is the single loader trailer. It's hard to find a good trailer, but Marlon has done their homework. You're gonna notice the bigger wheels. You'll see a lot of trailers that have small wheels, and you get flats on those all the time. This is a full-size wheel, works really well and super durable. And this has ramps, and it just, look at the salt shed, the salt protection on the front, and this is a trailer that's going to last you forever. On the bottom is the bread and butter though. Check this thing out. So this is basically like a Marlon sled deck on a trailer. So you've got slide outs like here to make it wider for two sleds, or you can have it narrower. You can put side-by-sides. It's designed to hold a full side-by-side, the weight of it. So this trailer is bomber. Most trailers you're going to notice on the market, they're going to look good for a couple of seasons, and then they're either going to have cracks in the aluminum, or they're just going to rust out and not do. You're going to lose the ramp. This is made to last, and that's what you're going to get with a Marlon product. And everybody knows now the Marlon deck. It's probably the #1 deck you see on the market. And here we've got the deck actually that I use. This is a 7-foot Marlon Pro deck with a 2-foot extension. One of the biggest things I see with sledders is they'll have their sled on top of the deck, and they'll have the rear shock sitting right on this edge. I see it all the time. You can do it if you want, but the problem is if you hit a road heave and you pound that center shock, you can load up the super clamp that was never designed for that much weight to come off it. So if you want to do that, make sure you tie your sled down from the front end to the deck, and this has some nice points to do that. But the smart choice is to have the extension or have the right deck length for the proper snowmobiles that you're carrying. And the nice thing about this extension is that it folds up if you live in the city. So during the week you fold it up, and on the weekend you fold it down, load up your two 165s or 175s or even 154s, and you got a full platform for your snowmobile, which means safety getting to and from the trail. You'll look at the ramp here from a 10-foot up to a 12-foot telescopic, and it works super smooth. You'll notice the super wide glides on here that allow you to run a side-by-side right up here and have full grip on the tires. And then of course you've got the rung protector, so you get the good grip with your snowmobile as you go up. And you can see actually the trajectory of the ramp. This is what it's going to look like in most pickups. So it's really, really safe and easy to load. I think the #1 question is this safe to load? Anybody can do this. If I can do it, anybody can do it. The best thing is just to practice a few times, and you don't even really have to go that fast, because you have the great connection with your track and the glides for your skis to slide up to get it safely up into the deck. But if you come over here, what's new from last year and also this year is the weather stripping. So you'll see this weather stripping that goes all the way around and now basically makes it 100% watertight or airtight onto your truck deck. Now you can add this to an older deck, but you can't add the front piece. The problem with the front piece is that we've made a groove in there for the new headache rack. So unless you get a new headache rack, it won't work in the front, so you can still get water in there. But this works super well. I've used this for 2 seasons now and absolutely love it. And the last thing we're going to talk about is the light. So you've got your side lights here, you've got your rear lights, your blinkers in there, and one more is when you back up where you've got that bright light. So, and the top LEDs means you can load or unload in the dark. So check out marlonproducts.com and check them out at all the snowmobile shows. We'll be in Toronto, correct? I think so. We'll be in Toronto and probably in Saskatoon, so check it out at all the shows. Come take a look and make sure you get your order in, because we sell out every year.